Well, good morning. It's Bill Hurrelbrink from up in the newsroom. Wanted to bring you a quick traffic update here before our next cut in on KCTV 5. There are a couple of areas of concern here around the metro that are starting to cause some slowdowns, a couple of crashes as well. And again, the message that I just want to kind of keep giving you here today is just to not be in a hurry. Now, whereas some of the interstates are looking pretty good and running on time, right off the interstates, there's a lot of areas of packed snow and ice that are giving drivers some fits. Let's take you over to one of those spots right now. It's going to be southbound 435, just past Winter Road, or before Winter Road. You can see a couple of cars got together. They're blocking the right lane there, and unfortunately, this is just in a tough spot because it's right around a corner for people to have to work with to get through. If you're coming out of the Northland southbound on 435, you're going to find yourself into that slowdown pretty quick as drivers are heading down towards the Truman Sports Complex. I'm going to try to bring this up here on our traffic map so you can see where it is and you can see how it's really affecting traffic in the area. Let's go ahead and bring up our traffic maps. So that crash is going to be right here. And look how far it's backed up. It's already backed up past Front Street, approaching the Missouri River Bridge. And if you come out of that part of town any time of this morning, you know how busy 210 Highway gets right there. You know how busy it is with truck traffic coming off all those truck shops off there off 435 Parvin Road, not far from Worlds of Fun. So just imagine all that traffic trying to push south right now, and they're having to deal with that crash again that is just before Winter Road. It's got the right lane blocked, and it's right around the corner. So luckily, they've got some first responders on scene with their flashing lights on, hopefully giving folks a heads up. Another spot I wanted to check out real quickly is up in the Northland, north of Liberty. We saw some pretty sizable delays start coming in here, about 6:40 this morning. So let's go ahead and just follow I-35 up through Liberty. Pretty slow here out of Liberty, but just before you get down to Pleasant Valley, just before you get into Liberty, excuse me, that's pretty normal. But also we had a delay up here near Kearney. I think actually that's going to be the one I'm looking at. This small spot right here, just north of Liberty, south of Kearney, Missouri. Looked like there was maybe a car that got off the road there, southbound on I-35. They've got emergency vehicles on scene there, but that looks like about a 2 to 3 minute delay for southbound I-35 traffic trying to make its way down towards Liberty, Missouri. So again, a couple of problem spots if you're coming out of the Northland this morning. Kearney, Holt, Missouri drivers, southbound I-35 is bunching up real good between Kearney down to Liberty, and then heads up if you're coming from Clay Como on down to the sports complex. There's a crash working there, and that's got delays back to the Missouri River, so extra time on that inbound commute from out of the Northland this morning. While we got you here, let's go ahead and take a live look around a couple of other cameras around town where I can see a little bit of delay showing up on the interstates. Luckily, we've been pretty good, and we saw a pretty good run-in yesterday given the fact that a lot of folks stayed off the roads and let those crews get out there and get the work done. And they were able to clear a lot of things on the interstate. So what I want you to be aware of, though, is just basically we have got pretty clear interstates this morning. You're going to want those sunglasses because there's brilliant sunshine out there coming through your windshield, especially if you are an eastbound driver. But we have a handful of like these stalls, like this truck here on eastbound 435. That's the ramp, the Medcalf. And all of those eastbound drivers are having to deal with that brilliant sunshine coming through their windshield. Plus, you're getting what's called the albedo off of the snow. That's all the light that comes refracting off of the snow. So you're dealing with the sun in the sky, but also the reflection of the snow off, or reflection of the sun off of the snow as well. And that's giving you just a really bright look through the windshield as you are making your way into work here today. Again, coupled with the fact that we're dealing with some very cold temperatures out there as well. We're talking single-digit temperatures, so don't be surprised if you get out to your car and has a hard time starting this morning. And especially if you leave it outside, batteries have a hard time dealing with the cold. Your tire pressure can have trouble with the cold temperatures as well. And we're just seeing a little bit of a slowdown here as we get to the beginning of the morning rush hours. We can see definitely there, again, that crash southbound 435. Just about to Winter Road. I think those are the big problem spots right now I wanted to let you know about. We're going to keep our eye on them, and we'll have an update coming up on KCTV 5 here in about the next 10 minutes. Just giving it a quick once over. If you're going up to the airport this morning, that's looking okay on I-29. If you are coming in from Platte City, the inbound run there looks pretty good as well between Platte City all the way down to the merge with I-35. That I-35 run into downtown is bogging up in the normal spots there, about Armour 210 down across the Bond Bridge into the northeast corner of the downtown loop. Looks like a new stalled car northbound I-35 just before we make that final approach to the southwest corner of the downtown loop, not too far from Southwest Trafficway. But the bigger delays are going to be because of the crashes here southbound on 435 before Winter Road, and then the other one just south of Kearney on southbound I-35. But that one looks like it's clearing up just a little bit, so hopefully final wrap-up stages of that crash there. Hope that helps you out on your rush hour today. If you have any problems, feel free to drop me a line below. Let me know if we missed them or if we can do a better job. I'd love to be able to improve our reports to you every morning so you can get where you're going on time. And again, what we're seeing typically, plows have been through most of the primary routes, secondary routes. They may not have gotten through a lot of the side streets and neighborhood streets quite yet. Once you get out of those primary routes, most of them are in decent shape. Again, leave a lot of traveling distance between yourself and the car in front of you, just because even though they may be plowed, there still could be some snowpack on there that doesn't allow you to stop right away and don't want you sliding into the back of somebody else. On the interstates, I want you to be careful on those on and off ramps, getting on and off the interstate. The merging onto the main line portions of the interstates could still have a little bit of slick spots to them with some compacted snow. The shoulder areas we've seen may not have had a plow on those yet, or just had plowed snow plowed over there on those sides. So if you get over there and you kind of lose track of where you are, you can find yourself into some of that snowpack and find yourself sideways in a quick hurry. So I want you to be careful of that. But aside from those couple crashes we showed you here just a little bit ago, those are the two I'm following again on the Missouri side. We just had an icon pop up here, so I just want to double check this before we let you go. Again, this is on that slowdown there between Kearney and okay, they say it's a police incident up there on southbound I-35 between Kearney and Liberty. So we'll go ahead and check on that. Hopefully have an update for you coming up here in about 10 minutes on KCTV5. But until then, buckle up, drive safe. Don't be in a hurry today. Leave plenty of room between yourself and the driver in front of you. Buckle up, drive safe, and we'll see you around here next time.